on today. Yes. Whoa, camera is way dark today. Jesus. Whoa. What's with the camera today? It's just a minute, guys. Let's get this camera sorted out because I am really goddamn dark. Where the dark ages. And there I am. There. Yes. Meh. Hello, guys. Good evening. Welcome to Queensville. Sorry I'm late. I've been working today. I've been busy with Jade today, doing her cover shoot for her album today, and it has been really good indeed. And her album is out on Monday, and it's really bloody good. And so that's why I'm late, guys. So sorry about that. Just had so many things going on today, and I have been busy with stuff going on as well. So I hope you guys are great. This afternoon I'm going to do a very an hour and a half of Queensville. I'm not going to keep myself busy today. So let you know, guys, it's just going to be cool. We have Carla, we have James, we have just 4 people already for the channel. Good stuff. Jan will be coming on later in the show. Gaming Head will be here. Gaming Head is monitoring my streams, which is really good. I would like to tell you guys, we have some great news. We have got some wonderful news, actually. First of all, today, last week, Discogs has been fabulous, really fabulous. This album is now in the top 10 artists chart of Secret Voice. This has done really well indeed. Her new album is out on Monday, and actually, guys, it's a gothic feel, but do realise it is going to be exciting. So get it. And I will actually show you the cover art now. We shot it today, and I'm impressed with it actually because I shot it myself. And this is out on Monday, and we are having a gothic feel to this. We've actually decided to make 3 albums. It's actually 3 continuations of a theme of gothic tracks. It's mainly for gothic people, but people who like to listen to her music is really good. This is something of a new direction she was going through at the time, but we are getting back to our rock roots soon, and Jade is becoming a great person to work with, which is wonderful. It's out Monday. You can get it on Monday. And try it. Please do try it. It's wonderful stuff. We took ages to do that album. 4 months was really hard work. Pulled it off though. And we start printing them tomorrow, and then we get this one. It's getting reissued, and beginning of January we are reissuing some extended versions of songs, including some originals that we are going to do. So you're getting a bonus treat on there. We're going to make this longer, this album now. So this is going to be this will no longer be produced anymore. So the reissue will be coming out with extra bonus tracks with 12-inch single versions of music. So look out for that coming up. We've got some very exciting stuff coming up in the next couple of months. But we have been really busy today. Today was really good. Today was a really good day. We've had a lot to do, and it's been really good indeed. So I've had a very good day today. So I thought I'd come on tonight a bit late because we are, as I said, running a bit today. So I thought we would do that. Also, discs have been produced as well, and we have decided to go with silver prints for it as well. These are just the rough ones we're going to have. Don't worry, guys, these are not the ones you're going to get, because some of these we'll have to use for now, obviously. But saying that, we had a lot of work for the Gothic album, and we're doing I think we're doing a 3-part trilogy of it. So there's like the first chapter, the second chapter, third chapter. Final chapter will be the 3rd album, and we had a great talk today about it, and she wants to do it, so she's for it. Website is published it now. We haven't done any business in right yet. We'll sort that out later on. Gaming Head's here. Good to see you, my man. Jan, Gaming Head, you might have had my message today. I just want to quickly say, Gaming Ahead, thank you very much for for getting back to me yesterday. And yes, I totally understand. You're not in any hurry at the minute, which is great. So I'm pretty much sorted. So that's good. So thank you very much for understanding as well that I'm at the business. As I say, I've got things to do first before doing things for thingy. Thanks, Gaming Head. Really appreciate it. Need to tell you guys something important. There's a guy floating around in the chat room who's trying to dislike the Queensville videos, and his name is Paul. Now, if Paul does come, now this is very important to Gaming Head. If Paul comes on the chat, block him straight away, because I know who it is. It's apparently it's a guy who's trying to get back in touch with some of our people again. So we need to make sure that the chat room has got to be safe, guys. Please realise this channel has to do some of that as well. So we'll get some questions today for you guys. We'll have some questions of Queen today, also some music, and also what I'm doing in the next couple of weeks, and what I'm up to as well, which is wonderful news. So let's have a chatting, guys. Let's see who is chatting today. We have Carla Manuvi, who's a new Queen fan apparently. Everybody's saying she is new footage of Queen. Are you a fan of the past Queen too? Past Queen is only the Queen for me. Not bad. Do you know someone of the personality of James? I wish that. Yes, new footage from Brazil and Zurich 79 has been out. Oh, nice. Very nice indeed. A new picture of Jazz in the Queen online store. Another close. It's the 40th anniversary of Jazz this month. Yes, I know it is. And I don't know if they're releasing the album or CD. Wasn't confirmed by them. Why they're doing clothes and not releasing the album for some reason. It's bizarre, isn't it? Weird. It's really, really strange. It's just been a cavalcade of madness going on. And so far, I think everybody's gone to see the movie now. I think everybody's happy with the movie. My main goal was to see the movie this year, and I love it. And Jade loved it as well, and I loved the whole lot. The movie was brilliant. Really had a good night actually. Seeing the movie, it was really good indeed. Carla lives in London apparently. Nice one. Very nice indeed. I'll see what kind of messages he writes, isn't it? Yeah. Please, Gaming Head, you need to keep an eye on him. It's Paul. If you knew a guy called Paul, you must ban him because he's not allowed to be on this channel at all. So please do keep an eye on it. Actually, if anybody else wants to be a moderator on this channel, please do, because we need to make this nice and think of it. Carla says, I still have to go and see the movie. I tell you what to do, Carla. Just go and see it. Like it. Get the soundtrack. And just love it for God's sake. It is brilliant. It's well worth seeing it. Well worth seeing it. Only thing that might put you off is probably Live Aid, but that's your opinion. My opinion is still to be discussed about it. 40th anniversary Jazz is a joke. I know it has. I know it is. It's ridiculous. No release for it. Oh, clothing. No, it's important. Silly bloody Universal being a bitch this time, aren't they? Idiots. Have you been to Garden Lodge yet? Carla. I've been. I went once. And it's really, really nice to go there. And go and put your messages in as well. She says, no, not yet, but I will. It's good to go there. Go there. It's good. Go and post your recognitions into your things. You can actually just post them into the plastic containers. They've got little lids where you just basically just push them down and they'll just get the things in for it. That's how it is. It's good. Jazz was released exactly 40 years ago today. Well, I don't understand why they haven't released it. Why have they not brought a reissue of it out? And they could have brought it out and outtakes and stuff as well. No, we can't do that. Can't do that. Universal's policy is we can't bring things out immediately. There is too much rush to do it. Please give me a break, and Universal, do your job. The thing about Universal is they just suck arse, to be honest. They really are terrible people. Terrible. And also the fact is they also realise that they're getting the money from all this money from all over this movie, and then just making it successful for the box office as well, which I understood. Final total that came out was really expensive, and it was a good hit everywhere. But #1 everywhere. It was good. But you see the movie, wonderful, really good indeed. Let's see. I live in Ealing, which is where that is where Freddie went to university. That's absolutely true. There's a big picture of him in the hall. Yes, there is. In fact, if you watch it on the Freddie Mercury Untold Story uncut version, there is a picture of it actually that is filmed for that. Even Mick Rock was interviewed as well, and Mick Rock's still going to this day. He's a brilliant photographer, brilliant, really good. And that would be very nice indeed to say that he is still going strong. James says a Belgian TV channel released 30 minutes of stuff, 30 minutes documentary of Queen in Brussels 79 today. So all of the stuff fans won't like to see. I have seen some leaked footage from Mr. Bad Guy, who has leaked out some information, apparently unseen stuff from the tour in France. And it is really, really interesting because there's a part where he tears up there's a part where Rogers tears up a piece of newspaper, and it was really interesting to see that. So yeah, they really need to bring the Paris tour out live on DVD. They need to. That's what I think they should bring out next. Live Killers Live. Original footage from there as well. Because that'd be very good to see that in Paris. Which is where Live Killers was actually filmed. It's actually recorded live on tour. The whole lot. I think Live Killers for me is probably the ultimate live album in the 70s ever done. Long version of Brighton Rock. Cool. Have you seen my mix of Too Much Love Will Kill You? No, I have not. Which one? Queen version or Brian's version? Or both? No idea. Tez, it wasn't leaked. A Swiss TV station released it. Did they? Yeah. Never seen it before. But it was interesting. SWF, I think it was. Swedish SWF. Still going to this day, actually, that channel. So, yeah, SWF's good channel indeed. Still, you saw that goddamn release of the Belgian one. Where they basically just go it out that way. Maybe other stations will follow. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of talk all going around about getting Queen's Hyde Park out on DVD if it ever gets materialised. Yeah, finally sent that DVD off to Chris today. By the way, yeah, I finally did. So it was done, and he's got it now, and it's his. Do what he wants with it. So yeah. Let's see. I made a mix of bullets in my Google account. You can watch it late after the stream. Yeah, I'll try to check it out. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I don't even know if I've got to do a couple of things tonight, but I'm having a wreck. I'll do this. Wait till tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day tomorrow. Printing tomorrow. That is, if the printer will work tomorrow. I hope to God it does. I'll do a test print tonight and see if it's going to work. My printer's been acting funny. My black cartridge is not doing the black as it would do. We have to try and figure out if that's a fault with the toner, or order a new toner part. They didn't allow to make the moving garden larger. Found it rude. That's the only thing. Yeah, they weren't allowed to really use it there. Had to recreate it for the purpose of the videos, which would have been well worth documenting from it. Gaming, it says, can I post my Instagram account here? Yes, of course you can. Yes, please do. You want to go and follow Gaming Head, by the way. He's got an Instagram account. His Instagram is really good. Posts quite a lot of good content on there, and also he shows me loads of stuff of his collection and stuff. And he's got a great collection coming up. Actually, he's just got the vinyl stuff as well, and he's well worth it. So do. Right, guys, questions, please, because I don't want to sit here. Please get the questions in now, because I want to know exactly how you guys want to hear about what I did today, because today was a good day today. It was a really good day today, actually. So I really had a good day today. So loads of questions, please, guys, because otherwise, if you don't ask questions, I'll go off the stream. Anyway, basically, so far, I have been such good things for the past couple of days. Had a lot of time to take a rest for a while and work on some projects for Alex, and did a photo shoot today, which was nice. I got a photo shoot on Tuesday, and then I'm going to be working with Jade on Thursday for the next project we're doing, which is the Hailstorm album, and we need to start doing that now, because we need to start writing. She's writing the whole lot, actually. She's writing it. Yes, she is. It's a 3-year production we're going to do with it as well. Me, Andy, and myself's going to produce it. And I am also here to tell you guys, Gothic Songbook 2 will be out next year. It will probably not get released until probably about Halloween night. And we're going to try to get Halloween night if we can. And we are actually going to let Jade produce it this time. I'm going to let her take the reins this time on this one. And also, she's got a mixer now. She's finally got a mixer ordered on eBay today. And that comes in 2 weeks' time. It comes from China, which is the best one I've seen actually so far. It actually will work the LXR inputs for the microphones, which she will have to buy some, because I was meant to bring my box pack today, but I wouldn't be able to carry it with all the stuff. So I'm going to have to go and get that collected back from Jade, in case I need it, because I might need it if I need it for the studio stuff. But it won't work for the thing. But I've had a great day with her. It's been really good, really good indeed. I want to quickly say a message out to Nicola Pierce. Thank you very much indeed for purchasing the Brilliance album of A Secret Voice. Hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. And I'm actually doing the comments page now, because I'm doing the comments page for a couple of days. So I hope Nicola Pierce does like the album. I think she's going to get a couple more of our albums as well, especially with Alex's one. Light comes out in a week's time. And then we are going to be working on Jodie's album, which is the, well, I can actually exclusively tell you this, as from next year, that we are going to officially start recording the vocals for that album. And it will be sorted out in the next couple of months. So, yeah, guys, it is definitely back on track. Back and getting out probably next year now, because we don't have the time at the moment to record the album. I haven't had time to really get a chance to sort it out, guys. Alright, so I'm now going to talk about, so if you guys get your questions in, keep talking, guys, because do not please sit at the computer and don't just think, I need to talk about questions. That's what this channel is all about. Let's do some comments now. Okay, we had some comments actually way back from the last 5 days ago. I've been very busy on the comments this week for some reason. We've been, anyway, so we're going to go up to this one called User Mister. I have no idea who this is. 4 days ago, it's been a long subscriber. He says, the interviewer is just being professional, repeats the same question twice in 2 different languages for editing purposes. Mode Mahale H, new subscriber. He said, I loved the film, seen it 4 times, was a bit disappointed not to see Barbara Valentine and Peter Stryker. Can't hardly wait for the Blu-ray to come out. Everybody's going mad for this Blu-ray release. It's going to be brilliant. Well worth it for the extended cut coming out as well, which is cool. One from MS Fifi 11C. This is a new subscriber as well. Thank you very much. She says, nice touch, Roger wearing a tartan tie. That was for the making of Kind of Magic. Yes. It's actually not that bad. Actually, it's really it's good behind the scenes video. Actually, that one it's good. One from Bert the Best. Bert the Best. Bert the Best. That sounds like a sort of another idiot thing or certain stuff. I don't know. He says, "Don't know what you're talking about, mate. What I do know is that your Freddy dolls have some kind of doggy smell." What does that mean? That's not a Queen fan, for a start. Not a Queen fan. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And then we got one from Walker Riley, and this is another new subscriber just joined the page, which is good. We're getting a lot of good subscribers on this page now. He says, Deaky was their freaking secret weapon. Brian, Freddie, Roger were all amazing songwriters, and John was generally in the background. Then he bursts out these songs that just make you stop and listen. Do you know what? I have to say that John Deacon's writing is probably his best writing I've ever heard. He wrote Spread Your Wings. He wrote Who Needs You. He also wrote You're My Best Friend. And he also wrote I Want to Break Free. And he is the dark horse of the lot. Keeping all these secret songs that kind of would work up for it as well. If you hear actually the raw mix of Who Needs You, I love that song a lot. I really like it. And I'm trying to play a song is pretty difficult to play on the keyboard. It's really hard. But it would be nice to cover that song, but obviously you got to pay the royalty rights to those guys in Queen Productions again. And I'm not going through that chaos again as I did before. But because every time I keep hearing Who Needs You, it sounds like a choir, like a young choir could sing it, like a child could sing it. You know, like a young person. Like school kids singing it. Because it sounds like it's a nice song actually. It's actually written for his wife, that. And I think he wrote songs about. I think that probably I know about To Dust as well as another one he wrote as well, which was about cowboys and changed to being about somebody who was down his luck and everything. You know, that was really good. John Deacon's songs I think are really good indeed. His writing is outstanding on that idea. Even when he was collaborating with two writers writing songs on the Works album, that was a great testament to him actually for that. I still think John Deacon is great. It's a shame he's not with us anymore, but he should have continued. But saying that, the Queen would just probably not have had the chance to actually let him express more feelings of songs, and Harry would be as well from it, which is even that kind of thing. So, good stuff. I don't know whether there's been talk going around, but I mentioned Tuesday's Queensville. Mentioned about the Highlander thing happening. Well, there could be possibly getting it out again at the beginning of the year. The soundtrack is still in negotiations at the moment with Universal. They don't know if they will be able to release it without the estate of Michael Kamen, because Michael Kamen did most of the links for it. But it looks like they might be able to get the rights to it now. And Brian and Roger want to continue producing music and doing things is what they want to do for next year. Next year, I don't know what's happening next year with them. I don't know if the Alan Lambert tour will be stopped. Mark Martell's album comes out next week, which is really good. And also just had some more amazing news come through. We've had a chance to hopefully get played on the local radio station here. We tried to get in touch with them before, Spark FM. Lost our emails for some bizarre reason. No idea why. But we're going to try and get in touch back with them next week if we can, to send them the emails we need to do and everything else. So hopefully we should get some radio play next week, which would be really good indeed. Very impressed with Marble Stage. Very impressed with driving down the road again. Really impressed this week with everything. Had a good week. Had a really good week. So had a really good week indeed. I'm going to be doing a live stream on Facebook in about half an hour. So that's why I'm kind of wanting to rush this today, because I want to try and just give it a short stream today of this one. So does anybody else have any questions? Because if I don't have any questions, then I'm going to have to cut the stream, because I need to go live on Facebook soon. But yeah, I've informed you, Gaming Head, about the thing. So just thanks for sending me your thing as well, actually, for that. So cheers, mate. Really appreciate that. I really don't have anything else to talk about, to be honest, because no questions so far. No questions at all. Come on, guys. We've been full of questions over the past couple of weeks now with Queen stuff, and you should tell me what I'm doing next. There's stuff I'd love to tell you what I'm doing next, and no one's asked me that yet. Ask me what I'm doing next, because I have got a lot to tell you, actually, of what's happening next. I suppose you guys want to know. Well, I might as well explain now. Time's probably right now to tell you, I suppose, anyway. Well, anyway, as you know, this is actually very exciting news that I will explain. That is coming up. 24th of November is a special day, as it is Freddie's Queen thing happening, and we've got great things happening on the 24th on Saturday. Mark Bryden is coming here on the 24th to do a special Queensville Q&A. Now, what he wants to do, he doesn't want to do that demos thing that we were going to film anyway. It's going to be too long. But we have some great things happening on the 24th on the Saturday. After I finish this Alex thing, I'm in a week off production for a week because I need a rest. And I will be letting you guys know this is going to be an exciting week, because the Saturday, Mark is coming up and he wants to do Queensville with me, and he starts on the 24th. Yep, he does. And he's planned something for an hour he wants to do at the last hour of the show. He'd like to do something that would be for all you Queen guys, because this is something that you guys can be collaborated to as well. It's got a book called The Ultimate Queen Lyrics Book, I think it is. And he wants to do that sort of thing, which is well worth it for you guys to watch, which is really good indeed. And he is willing to come on camera. He's willing to sit here in the room and do Queensville with me on that day. And we will be live for 2 hours. We did want to film it, but I told Mark that I don't want to film it because it will take over a day and a half to edit the video, and it wears me out, tires me out now, which is a pain in the ass. So nope, we're not going to film. We're not going to film it. We're going to do it live on the show. So you guys can tell me now that we're going to do something really special on the 24th of November. So do make sure that you like the button, be notified when it goes live. We'll hopefully try and get a live stream put on there on the day. It's just that for some confusing reason, the YouTube live stream, when you book it on the system, it doesn't work. and I have to do it manually live. So that's why I have to use OBS for this now. But we will keep you guys updated on that. We will definitely be doing that for you guys. It's basically wants to do like a book where he's got like all these. He wants to ask me questions. He wants to investigate in things in Queen, manufacturing things and where they were done, and you know, like we used to do before. We used to do sort of things where we used to evaluate the Queen collections and how much there were and how much it was. And what's the highest price, what's the lowest price, what things in, and loads of stuff he wants to do. So it's special Queensville special on 24th of November. Please do tune in for that. It's going to be a really good, a good one. It's going to be a really good live one to do. So please do come along and enjoy it because it's really good indeed. But that's not the news I wanted to share with you guys. From what I'm doing now with these, we are now going to look at next year, and next year we have now got, oh my god, we have just got, I had a brilliant meeting yesterday with everybody. We've now got a 7-album deal with Alex for a permanent period. We've got now a 5-album deal with Jade, and now we've got a complete album deal with Jade. Jade is just full on. She just wants to do more stuff, and the three of them have come together as a little unit now, and we're working at the minute with Andy in Proto to still do the guitars. Andy isn't going anywhere. He's staying with us for the permanent lifetime, and all of us feel comfortable now that we have a great team together now. And as far as I'm concerned, and I need to really, I'll be announcing this on the page tonight. But for you guys on YouTube, you don't get to see the Facebook feed. We're no longer going to be taking any more auditions now. We don't need them. So, but I want to thank everybody who did come forward with all the MP3s. But now we have sufficient on our list, and that is it. So we can confirm now that we have Alex, Jade, and Jodie on board. Jade will still do the rock stuff, and we're going to go back to the rock stuff anyway. And that time, Alex is going to still do the 80s and commercial stuff, what we'd like to do. And Jodie's going to still do her project as well, Dead Inside, which you all have been mounding about for a few months. Nicola was really excited to get it, and she wanted to get her album. Well, unfortunately, due to not problems I've had, due to the fact we had to take that she's having to take time off for a while. We're not going to be doing that until the beginning of the year, when she's better and well enough to come back, and confidence is going to be good for her as well. So we're having we had a great meeting yesterday. Today's been brilliant. We've done the cover art for the Gothic song, but now we're getting that finalised tomorrow. If you guys are interested, we're not at the moment going to be streaming that live. We won't be able to stream that at the minute, so you'll have to buy the CD. Fair enough. So that's a great thing for us to keep going and charging on and trying making sure we're going to be okay. So please do know, guys, that we will be doing things as well. As far as I'm concerned, I'm not going to be able to. I'm not selling anything on the Facebook page. We're not allowed to. All of it's through Discogs, and Discogs is just working out really well indeed. So do please enjoy the next few months with us. Apart from that, this label is just doing it really well. Got a lot more things, guys. There's loads of stuff we're going to really do. As from now on, I'm now doing the photo shoots now for. I'm doing the photo shoots now for Jade, Jodie, and Alex. We're doing on Tuesday, and her album is finishing on Monday, which is really, really quick to do. We haven't done that long in doing it process. So at the moment, I am really busy, guys. And then we've got, as I said, Jade's next album, Hailstorm album. We're doing the 17th. We're going to start putting the vocals down in Proto, hopefully if we can. And then we're going to start doing a brilliant project next year. And the Hailstorm album, we're hoping to get out. Well, we're hoping to try and get that out probably by the start of the year. just to get it finished off, and then we'll be working on more tracks and more tracks and more tracks. So there is a lot more stuff that Jade wants to do, and we just want to really get her noticed and get her out there and think, yeah, it's time for me to get out there and stuff. We've had questions coming back saying, will there be a live DVD out for Jade's thing? We haven't discussed that yet. We don't know what's happening with that yet. We'd like to, but it's getting the venue sorted out for it, and it costs a bit of money to do it. But maybe in the future, if Jade wants to do that, like a live DVD with a band, would be good. But it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work. So we will be looking into that anyway in next year. But we seriously have had a ball. We've had some brilliant people come forward. We've just basically, me and Jade have basically just had one hell of a month where things have just gone really well. And Jade's getting pretty serious now, trying to focus on everything she needs to do. And I think now becoming a full-time producer, we're now going to start thinking about getting a studio built up for her now in her own environment, and she's going to have more freedom to record the vocals at her house. Send it to me, but by partnership ways, we're now meeting today. We had a great meeting today, and we were really full on today. A lot of really good feedback from it today. Actually, was really good. So all of it really is down to you guys for supporting the videos we've been putting out for you guys. Jade's has been brilliant. Alex has just becoming now to be a hit everywhere. Mabba Stacey's become to be the top song of the year, which is unbelievable. I think some radio station has put that up actually to play, which was wonderful. And we're just really happy that everything's just going so well. So thanks, guys. Keep going. Please support us. And like I say, guys, if you are still going to support Jade, go and listen to a few tracks off the Gothic album. You may think it's actually pretty good. It's good. Wait till the Hailstorm album comes out, though. It's going to be fucking good. It's not going to be called the Hailstorm album, though. And by the way, the photo shoot was done for free because I didn't pay for it. Okay. So that's what I really want to talk about, guys, is that we're going on a journey now. We have got a mad next album for Alex. We're going to do a song called Time Rider. Now, I started to go into sort of the space age type of feel, and I'm at the moment working on an 8-minute epic song, 9-minute epic song now because it's pretty long now actually. 9-minute song called Time Rider. And if you've never heard this song yet, it will never be uploaded to YouTube. It's too long. But I'll just say from my point of view, wait till you hear it, and you'll be impressed. There's all three of them are singing on the song. It's going to be one of the epic songs of the whole lifetime of it. It's just going to be so good. It's well worth it as well. It's actually it's one of the longest ones I've had to do actually, because at the time I was doing the Dead Inside project, this just came out of the blue. This one, it was written within a year. It isn't written yet. It's just sitting there waiting for lyrics to do for it. Written the chorus part, but I haven't wrote anything off the lyrics for it. So that's cool. Will it be the new Bohemian Rhapsody? 8 minutes long, 9 minutes long. It may be. If you're into the sort of like the great 80s feel, kind hard rock stuff, look out for that song coming out. A lot of hard work went into that song actually, but there's no bass parts finished yet for it. And I've still got to finish the bass parts for it. But that is going to be the epic song of the world. Time Rider. It's going to be really friggin' awesome. And if that does work out, we might bring out a video for it, which will be like an animation video, which I still have to figure out on Cyberlink how to do it, because I mean, I don't want to pay loads of money to do a video editor. I want to do this as a massive, great storyline, which would be good if we put like a live action Jodie with Alex and Jade standing at the microphone doing a live video for it, fading in, fading out sort of thing for it. It would work out brilliant. So so I've got and everybody's keep saying to me, when are you finishing? Oh man, it's non-stop. It's non-stop. Well, as far as I'm concerned, after this Alex thing is done, I then go straight in to the next one, which is going to be Hailstorm, and I have to get that done by the 17th, and that will be, if we complete it by the 17th, I'll be very happy indeed. So I mean, I take, obviously I don't like work my arse off. I mean, I have, because I've been a hell of a producer and an arranger and a writer and a mixer, an engineer, and I'm really digging everything I'm doing at the minute. It's brilliant. I'm just loving it. We've also got SoundCloud. We've got SoundClouds open up soon for Jodie, Alex, and Jade. So you could hear all of her tracks. Oh, not all of the tracks. Some of the tracks you will be able to. I think I'll put that on SoundCloud at about probably the beginning of the year, because I know everybody's asking me about like live, like streaming it, if you want to stream it and everything. We have to work on that schedule first. We can't just put like songs out willy-nilly. You've got to try and figure out probably 3 songs from the album, and then you have to buy the rest of the album, and then 3 songs on another album, and then 3 songs on another album, and stuff. I mean, everybody was really gagging to hear Jodie sing hers, but due to that, we haven't actually recorded anything yet of hers. I know everybody was asking me about, everybody was screaming for me about saying, Dead Inside, great cover art, when is it coming out? It ain't coming out next year now. I have no doubt. haven't even got a date yet for it. But it's all down to the artists. It's not down to me. It's the artists who want to release it, and they do it. Not me. I don't make decisions. They make decisions when I want to bring it out. See, that's what I don't understand about when Sony Music and Universal don't do these sort of things. You know, like, this is a free environment to use. You know, I don't make money from this at all. No profit for me at all in this thing. No, I mean, I've paid all the equipment, but no profit is made here. You'd be thinking, why not? But I don't want it. I don't want to be. I don't want all this. This. What is it? I don't want all this wealth. I think it's just like kind of just stick with what you want to do as a hobby, and it is a hobby really. But these guys want to be noticed. So, as far as I'm concerned, no. Also, Nicola, if you're watching Spat Nicola, by the way, we sent you the first editions of this, by the way. So you've got a limited edition of this, which was printed on these lovely things. This one didn't have the inserts in this one. I didn't print off at the time. But we are going to be producing the new one, the Gothic Songbook. And I'm really impressed with it today. Me and Jade have been sitting there all day trying to get the cover art sorted out. Cropping it on bloody Publisher is a joke. I mean, if I show you the cover art again, think about it. This took ages to do. I mean, she did all this herself. Not the shooting. I did the shoot for it. But basically we designed the artwork for the cover art. But Jade had full control of it. And she did all the makeup herself. And the background was basically just like a sheet we put on the top of it. This is also included on newsletter as well. Which I'm looking for. Oh, my camera's gone off. So I'm looking forward to put on anyway, which is really, really good. Get my video back on. Hold on, guys, my video's gone off. There we are. There we go. That's it. Yeah. Put you down here. That's it. So yeah. So I say, guys, Keep Moving is very good indeed. Actually, Keep Moving is one of the most brilliant tracks we've ever recorded, with the great guitar in it, actually. And it's kind of what Jade liked to do. I mean, that was an idea that we and Jade wanted to do. Really, we wanted to get up. We just wanted to do an album that was her thing. But there's a reason why we've done this, actually, because if you remember a girl called Sophie Lancaster who got murdered at the time many years ago, we're actually sending a copy of this to her mother as well, because I think she really deserves recognition that she needs. And we'd like that to go to the Sophie Lancaster Fund, actually. That would help us out a lot. So I think she deserves to have this to her daughter, as saying that this is for her. And this was seriously songs that we kept as a great list to it. The end of the album might shock you a bit, because the end of the album, it scared the shit out of me at the very end of the album. But it's there's a cover of Skin Girl on it called Saying It Now, which she wanted to record anyway. She was desperate to do that. That was the longest one we had to do. She actually produced that herself. I did a production, but I let her do the mixing and the editing and let her record it herself. And she did a good job of it as well. And I tell you what, she's now becoming to be a good producer, because she's got a lot of creative ideas. And it's really good. Anyway, so that's what's happening. So I don't finish until the 18th of November. And last meeting's on the 7th of December. And that's it. So I am really, really having a great ball, guys. It's good. Right, I'm going to have to really end this very soon. I have the first print of Secret Voice with signature going to be rich soon. Yeah. Yes, they're these ones that we signed on your behalf for Jade. This is getting reissued next year. It is. We're going to be reissuing this again. We're going to be doing some bonus tracks on this album that we didn't issue at the time. Even we're going to probably put like a long version of like some of the songs, like a 2-minute song. We're going to go back in and we're going to start doing some tracks that we didn't issue on this that we should have. But saying that, some of these are good, so they are. But that's getting reissued next year, and it'll be called The Secret Voice. Again, you know, whatever it's called, I don't know what it's going to be. But yeah, Secret Voice is a good album. It's a good album from her. It's a very good album indeed. Especially everyone's loving that No One But You cover she did. That was when she was young. She was like 19 years old when she sang that. So that's quite a while back. 4 years ago it was. She did a good job of that. We issued that on the CD because we thought it was good. But at least you guys are enjoying it. You know, we sold loads of them. And as I said, we're once Jade gets on tour. Yeah, Jade's going on tour. Yes. Jade goes on tour, pub tour next year and June. June, you can buy tickets in June. You can see it, but it's only for the Northeast though. It's not actually for like big arenas. It's anything else. But it's for it's for the pub. It's basically local pubs who are performing anyway. I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to that. It's good. Oh yeah, if we haven't got any more questions, guys, I'm going to have to leave the stream because I need to go live on Facebook. And I've got to take someone out because somebody needs to go on where because she hasn't had a where today. In fact, I don't know if she's actually outside. Might be. Hello, Devs. Hello, animal. Doberman. Doberman. You going in? Come on in. Come on. No stairs. Scratches. She's having a scratch for some reason now. It's just interesting for her to have it anyway, which is another thing anyway. Right. Alright guys, so that is all I'm going to do tonight for Queensville. I ain't staying long. I have to go live on Facebook in a minute and do a live stream on the page because I haven't done one for over a week. I don't know where I've been, which is one thing anyway. So thank you very much to everybody coming in. So I do apologise this is a short stream, guys, but obviously I've been running late. But we'll be back with you guys on Tuesday for another Queensville. And we'll do a Queensville from 6 until 8 on Tuesday. So, yes, it's been a good day. Been good so far. So anyway, but thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I'll catch you guys on Tuesday for another live stream of Queensville. Until then, see you guys later.